Hi, humans. You're watching Retro Oblivion.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for checking out my video today. Well, I just finally got my Atari smartwatch. I ordered this back in April. It is a pre-order. I was supposed to get this watch about a month ago, but they emailed me and told me that it was late and I was gonna get it much later, but I just finally got it today. So let's go ahead, unbox this and check it out. I've been waiting patiently for this, and I'm pretty happy that I finally got it today. I've been looking forward to doing this review. There's the receipt. Got some watch bands there. And here it is. I am dying to see what this thing looks like. Now, I have had smartwatches before, but I have never had a game smartwatch. This is so cool. Oh, also, I believe the Atari games that you can play on this watch is Centipede, Missile Command, Super Breakout, and Pong. Those 4 games there. So you can't play every Atari game on this watch, but you can play those 4. And those are some pretty cool games. Oh wow, look at that. Sweet. Okay, let's take a look at this first. So here's watch band. Oh, that is so nice. Oh wow, and that's a reversible band. That's what it looks like to me. Very cool. Nice. And they do include one of these for you. So let's take a look at the watch itself. Wow, that is so cool. There's the Atari logo. I absolutely love that watch band. I love the design. That is so cool. We got that old wood grain look right there. We got the 2600 logo, Atari 2600. There's the Atari logo there. I absolutely cannot wait to play my first game on this watch. It's going to be so cool. And just like so many other smartwatches, it probably has like a calorie counter, and you can check your heartbeat and heart rate and all that stuff. I don't really know much about all that type of stuff, but my wife is an absolute expert at smartwatches. So that's why I'm gonna have her come in and talk about those features. And then right after she gets done, I'm gonna come right in and show you some gameplay on this thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these watch bands. So this first one, it has that old Atari wood grain on there. And if you flip it over, this is Centipede. It has the date 1983. And I think this is my actually favorite watch band. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and keep it on that one. And this one right here is Super Breakout, and it does have the date on there, 1981. And this watch band, unlike the other ones, is pretty loud, has a lot of colors in there. If you don't like all those colors, you can just flip it over and you got that side right there. And that right there is Pong. So we got Super Breakout and Pong. And lastly, we have Missile Command. So this is the Missile Command design. Pretty cool to have all these watch bands. Flip that over, we have that design there. It says 2600, Atari 2600. Very cool. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this the way it is. I actually like that band a lot better. I like that wood grain. Definitely gives off a lot of retro vibes. And I do think that's going to attract a lot of attention. So these Atari watches are for sale currently on Atari.com. And I spent about $70 something on this watch, and then with tax and shipping and everything, it came out to right under $100.
All right, so today I'm going to go over the features and how to navigate through the watch. So first thing we're going to do is turn it on. So this crown button here at the top, we're just going to hold that down until the logo appears. Okay, then we're going to hit start. You'll need to download this barcode here because it doesn't come with an actual manual in the box. So you will have to download that to get the user's manual. So I've already done so, so I'm going to press next. And then we are going to go to set up the time and day. So here we're setting up the day. So today is July 23rd, 2025. And the time is currently 4:50. Just go this way, it's easier. And it's for PM. And then at that 24-hour button up there is if you want it on 12 or 24-hour mode. It just depends on how you want your clock set up for military time or not. That's your choice. Then you have your steps. We're going to set the fitness goal to 10,000 for Mr. Retro Oblivion. And then we will save that. And then it takes us to one of the watch faces. Now it has many watch faces. So if we scroll right, sorry about that. If we scroll right, it's going to take us to the game. So you have Super Breakout, Centipede, Pong, Missile Command. And it also gives you on this page your step count, your heart rate, your calories burned, and your high score for whichever game you played. And it tells you at the bottom whether it's Pong, Super Breakout, Centipede, and it gives you the last one, which is Missile Command. So, and then after that, it gives you your exercise. So you have your calories, your steps, heart rate, then it takes you back. And it's the same thing going to your left. It just takes it in a backwards order. So that's how you can see all of that. And then if you press the button, it takes you back to your home screen. Now, if you want to change your face of your watch, you're just going to take your finger and scroll downward, and it takes you through the many faces that it comes with. Okay, and if you scroll up, it does the same thing. So basically, scrolling up and down your clock faces, scrolling left and right takes you to your gameplay and your exercise goals. So it's very straightforward, very simple. It comes with a clock, alarm clock, timer, stopwatch, calendar, and calculator. Now there is no GPS, there's no syncing to your phone, it's just basic functions. So there's nothing you need to put on your phone other than the user manual if you need to do that. Other than that, everything else is pretty simple and basic. I think it's a pretty cool watch. It has a lot of cool features and it's one of a kind. Never seen one like it. I'm huge on smartwatches, and not just for the exercise, but for some of the cool features that they have. And I think this is pretty cool for Mr. Retro Oblivion, and he's a big gamer, so I know he likes the retro look, and I think it's a pretty cool watch. So again, just the basics. If you scroll up and down, it takes you to your faces. All of the watch faces it comes with, and it has a time and date on there. And if you scroll left and right, it takes you to your gameplay, along with your exercise. It'll calculate what you've done for the day, and it resets at midnight so you can start all over again. And it tells you your battery life at the very top on the far right hand side, right underneath that Atari symbol. So pretty straightforward. Again, pretty cool watch. If you want to turn it off, you can hold the button down. You can restart it if it's glitching out or giving you any troubles, or you can power down, whatever you decide to do. And like I said, the watch is really cool. If you have any questions on anything I've gone over, just let me know. This is also another important thing. This is your applications. It's going to show you the clock, alarm, timer, stopwatch, calendar, calculator, and your settings. And if you go into your settings, it gives you your game options, battery, date, time, power, fitness, brightness, display, volume, vibration, wake, user manual, about, and factory reset if you want to reset it. And as far as wake, you can raise it to wake. So that's where we have it. If you don't want that, you just turn it off, but then you'd have to press the side of it. So if you have it on your wrist, you just flip your wrist upright and it'll take you to whatever you're looking for on your watch. And this top button here always takes you back to the screen you were on. So it's really nice. The only thing I probably would reset on here is the timer for the screen, because it seems to, it just seems to go away too fast. And I like mine to be at least 10 to 15 seconds. So you hit your display, screen wake time. I'm just going to put it, let's see, the highest it goes up to looks like is 12. So let me go back. So we'll save it at 12 since that's the highest it can go. Volume, you can turn it up. You can hear it, and it has some of the sounds of the retro games. So if you hear that, hit this to go back. Your brightness, you can turn it up. Go back. We did the fitness, vibration. It'll give you alerts, so it'll vibrate on your arm. Wake, user manual, about. It just kind of tells you about the watch. So very simple. I do think it's pretty cool for anyone who's into the retro look. It comes with all these different cool bands, which are reversible. That's pretty awesome. Otherwise, you'd have to just buy them probably on Amazon or eBay. But overall, I think it's a very cool watch. And hopefully I showed you some of the features and how to navigate through the watch. If you have any other questions, of course, you can always drop them down in the comment section below. And I thank you so much.
All right, so that's going to conclude the gameplay on the watch. Now, I played all 4 games, and I will tell you, Missile Command is the best game out of all of them, and then I would probably say Centipede. And the reason for that is because you're not using this little paddle twisty thing on the side here. It is a cool watch. It's cool. It's definitely a conversation starter. You know, if you wear it to work and you're around the water cooler, you know, somebody's going to notice this watch and you can start playing a game and show them how cool it is. I think it's more for show than it is to actually play a real game, of course. But it's still a cool watch. Nevertheless, I've never seen anything like it. It is definitely pretty neat. If you have any questions or thoughts or anything else to add to my review or this video, please go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.